known in absence, known in the breaking of bread, known in doubt, known in the morning, and today, known in making him known. And remember, it's the time of the color white, the color of fresh starts and new beginnings. So, after the disciples were done fishing, they continued on their travels, because remember, they were going to Galilee to meet Jesus. When they got there, they went up the mountain, and Jesus was already there. So, the disciples sat down around him. They gathered around him, listening. They wanted to hear what he had to say next. But wait, what was he saying? All authority in heaven and on earth has been given to me. What did he say? I'm not sure what he means by that. They looked at each other. I'm confused again. What is he talking about? Well, the next thing he said, the disciples did understand, but they didn't want to hear it. Jesus said, "Go everywhere. Tell my story, even this part. Share it with everyone. Show them how to be good disciples. Tell them my story so that they can become a part of it. And then baptize them in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit." Well, this was just too much for the disciples. It sounded like they were going to have to travel too much, do too much. It was just too much for them. Too much. They weren't sure that they could do it. And then Jesus said one final thing to them. "I am with you, even until the end of the age." And then he was gone. Or was he? Was he still there, but in a different way? Well, as you can imagine, as the disciples returned to Jerusalem and they came down from the mountain, they were lost in their wondering. They were thinking really hard about what Jesus had said. Their hearts and minds were being stretched so far, trying to know Jesus in this new way. They talked to each other about everything that he had said and what it all meant. And they thought about how, for so long, they had been followers, but now they were to be leaders, and how they had been sheep, and now they were being called to be shepherds, and how on this last trip they had gone home, but now they needed to make a home for others. I wonder what your favorite part of today's story is. I wonder how the disciples felt about Jesus telling them to go everywhere and tell his story. I wonder how you would feel if Jesus asked you to go to a new place and tell his story. I wonder where we are in Jesus' story. I wonder how we become a part of it. Jesus said he would be with the disciples forever. I wonder how he was with them. I wonder how we find him with us. I wonder how you and I can share Jesus' story with others.